Alright, so
What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. Now we're gonna look at multi-way spots using GTO, top of the line training shoe. Um, and we're gonna be training multi-way. So, what kind of size is the low jack going to use?
gotta use a small.
Can we try that person talking about?
I did, and it was Galen. Turn
Ah!
yourself back on when you're done playing with pans and pots. Galen. Okay, so. What size, what size, what size? He's mostly gonna bet big.
I was filling up
50%
my
big.
water bottle.
So he bets big.
Wait, he bet big? Who?
That's
Low jack?
already kind of surprising to me. I would have, if you had asked me, I would have said that we were betting like 25, 33% all the time here,
Yeah,
even on this texture, you know?
yeah. So
What
it's
size did he
probably
go for? He went to what size? I'm sorry.
3.5,
50.
3.5 into 10.
yeah. 35%. Now,
Okay.
what do we do here? Let's drill it. Oh, I would never raise here. I would even consider folding.
You cannot
You
fold.
net.
You cannot,
You
you
gotta
cannot
call.
fold. You
What
cannot.
do you
Yeah,
think
river
blinds
can
and you have
fold
an
here.
ace?
Yeah, we gotta call
All
once.
the low jack is betting, bro.
Right? Mostly a call. What else is it
I
doing?
bet the other frequency is ugh, going all in, clicking.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way it goes all in. It raises. Alright,
we get to see the range here. I don't remember.
we did not yet. You wanna see it?
No, like we saw the opening one, but like what the rest of the range does. Yeah. Oh, yeah, never mind. Continue.
Okay. I wanna
We'll
trade
figure
it,
it
then
out.
we look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
I would call this here. Oh
You
my,
might actually find folds here, huh?
You might find folds, yeah.
you guys think it's mostly a fold?
Man, middle pair
Call.
multi-way, always
Okay,
tough.
okay, yeah, you guys are right.
Then the other 10% is clicking it.
Alright. Next. Okay, so yeah, we have to find all the frequencies. That's funny. So this one is mostly gonna call.
Yep.
Then it's
Yeah.
gonna-
Oh, some
Seems
stuffs.
right.
That's it.
You gotta fold.
Fold.
Oh, man. Don't love this spot. I
Here
think you
comes trouble.
probably fold some here, not closing the action.
Don't
I think
we can-
it might raise some as well. This is a pretty
It's an
good,
a-
pretty
it's an
reasonable
ace
bluff.
side
What do you
board.
think about re-raising here?
It's an ace
Yeah, I
high
think
board. We're
it's a
supposed to
reasonable
be
raise.
over folding. The size is a bit bigger as well.
We're not closing the action.
I think raising's out of the question, Romano, 3 ways.
It's very
Uh,
dangerous.
If we had king ten of diamonds, it's easier to continue.
Maybe if we had backdoor flush options.
Then
Yeah,
it's
just
call.
fold.
No, it's
The-
Yeah,
It's
The
gonna mix,
MDF
right?
honestly,
is shared.
it's gonna be
It's gonna click
razor
it.
thin to
It's gonna
defend.
click it some portion to balance your range and it's gonna fold a lot as well. Cause your raising range is like a little mergey. It has some bluff components as well. This is in there, but not 100%. 20% raise.
What's
20%.
our guess on the biggest frequency here?
That's what I
Fold.
was thinking.
fold.
Primary fold.
Yeah, 99% fold.
Wow.
I think if we're on the big blind, things change.
I would
No.
call this one.
So that was on the small blind, right?
Yeah, we're playing the small
Yeah.
one.
I think,
Okay.
we're gonna, same story here. I think this is a primary fold.
You don't call here?
Yeah,
What's
maybe
the
that's
worst
okay.
case scenario you're hoping for here? You turn equity and you can go for 30% on the river?
Yeah, I agree with Galen here.
Yeah,
That's something to, so how I look at the, for this spot is like in multi-way, like the third pair is very weak. And if it would be like 40 big blinds, for sure, like we can call, but like with 20, there is no point in multi-way to call with this 8 here anymore.
I
And
think
also
even
with
at 40,
and the
it's a
same thing,
fold.
and the same
Primary
thing with
fold.
the same thing with the backdoors.
And
That's
then
how I
there's
think.
what? It's calling. See, it's calling.
Yeah. Calling some, yeah.
Yeah.
We
But
do
what's
have a
the EV?
relevant
What's the
blocker.
EV difference?
I don't know if we
Okay.
get to see that.
Okay.
Fold same as the king 10.
So, like, this is the best unpaired hand. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little more calling here, but I still think we just fold, man.
Yeah, I
Like, it's
agree
gonna
with
be the-
Galen here.
See, it's gonna
Yeah.
be calling some too, but,
It's
Gotta
very,
um,
yeah, it's very small.
the arrangement, like, it's just, you don't close the action. It's the SPR is super low. Like, if you call here and then the big blind finds a jam,
Yeah.
like, you're just burning a quarter of your stack.
Yeah.
Alright, we're not folding here.
Oh,
You
the
could
fish.
raise or
It's in the
call.
package, yeah.
It's gonna be
I think
raise or
this is,
call.
if we're ever gonna raise, this is the one, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is towards the top of our calling range. And it's gonna be calling a lot too, I would think.
And then call. And
Yeah,
that's
it seems good. Seems good. Pocket threes, folds.
This
It's
is
just what it is. Ace deuce, call,
Call.
maybe bluff raise some. I don't know. Okay,
To the point.
Do you go all in here?
No.
no,
Why?
honestly. Yeah, no, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
I don't even find the
never-
clip too much.
I
You
think
never get a
I
better
think
ace to
I think
fold.
that's one of the differences, like in short stack. Like
We
what
saw
about
this
here?
answer already. We saw this one. It's mainly a fold and I think it calls.
Okay. And then what? It's raising?
Jam, maybe? Get better to fold? I don't know. I'm never raising. I think raising here is just like. Okay,
Torching, right?
yeah,
like
okay.
maybe it's not like
Fold.
when there's someone like where we clearly know that they're like over betting their frequencies in their betting, then we can like sometimes like get them off, but it's like minor thing.
I mean, not even overdoing it. This is a balanced low jack range and he's betting stuff worse than me. Sometimes we can clear up equity. Yeah.
I don't
Sure.
know, man. I'm not calling very much with king 10 off against early positions when I have 18 big lines.
No,
Nah,
yeah,
man, I'm
same.
folding. This is just
Fold.
folds.
Yeah, that's the
90
interesting thing. Like in like
Wow.
short, in short, we fold for sure. Like,
You can
but I don't
fold.
think. But Galen, what do you think in 3 ways if it would be 40 big blinds?
Well, I mean, you're gonna get to defend a bit wider, right? It's a lesser fraction of your
Yeah,
chip stack. So you don't have to run equity as wide.
Oh, so it's
Like-
never raising here. Ah.
Just second pair, my man.
I
like-
have
I
a
like-
hard time figuring out, we should be folding like the king here because. We're gonna call any jack in my mind who wanna have like extra equity. I guess.
Well, it's
we-
kinda like the, old Matt Affleck thing, like the MDF is distributed between both of the callers, so. And it's unequal proportions too, right? So like, you can find.
It's
fold-
multiplicative, it's not additive.
Yes. So. You can find more folds.
Yeah, and interesting that Queen Jack wants to continue more than King Jack, both without any backdoors.
Yeah,
Okay, now.
Yeah, I mean,
And I think this one's generally just a little bit weird because the ranges are so tight, but, I
Well,
think
they
it's just
are,
more
like,
different at 4D. Our range here is just so tiny.
So
at
the fir-
20 here, the responses are almost binary, right? It's like, do I wanna run all 5 streets with this hand or
Yeah,
not? You have to make
yeah,
that decision
yeah,
on the
yeah.
flop.
Right.
Yeah,
so one thing I noticed of the strategy, notice like it's the ace of spade, right? So the ace of spade is out there, and then whenever it does something funky, like it's gonna be the 10-8 of spade, the queen 8 of spade. It's gonna be like, look at the queen jack off, like Sven was saying, it picks the spade when it raises, and the other ones are more
So,
like calls. So
you
it
know
has to do
why?
with the
I
suit of
think-
the top card.
Yeah. Well, I think it has to do with the suit of the top cards, cuz you're blocking. If you have the 8 of spades, you're blocking ace 8. If you have ace jack, or if you have the jack of spades, you're blocking ace jack if we have that in range.
So
So,
here it seems to be raising it.
or wait,
its
that doesn't make
aces,
sense. Never mind.
Like, kind of. It raises the worst ones first. Is it raise folding?
Oh, no way, dude. It's too
No way,
short.
huh? It's just going.
No way.
And then the
Yeah.
middle-ish ones, it calls, but then back to the offsuit ones, it raises.
It's kind of
quite
all over the
significantly.
place, right? It's like little this, little that.
But why is, what is the point to re-raise here with ace deuce and ace three?
Trying to
I
get
mean,
it
maybe
in.
you get better to, yeah, I mean, you deny equity realization. I
You
don't know.
think when you
just-
raise ace deuce, the
No.
big blind is gonna fold like ace three, ace four?
I don't know, man. Maybe you get better aces to fold sometimes.
That's actually a good point, actually. That's very interesting point, actually, because like you use the smaller sizes in the, so like if you make it like 5 big blinds here, or
See
like
this?
even something like 4 big blinds.
When,
It's gonna
when you
fold
raise
like-
with the ace deuce. You
Yeah.
get villain to fold better aces.
Yeah, that's very good point. Well,
Yeah, they
that's
got
very good
trashy
point.
aces, right? They got trashy aces that just shrivel up against a raise there. So, it's like, are you really gonna call off a raise, re-raise with ace six
Basically,
right here?
you isolate the big blind from your hand by the action.
No,
Yeah.
you just get better aces to fold. Simple
You
as that.
isolate them from the hand, yeah.
Yeah,
I think Romano's saying you're basically boxing out the big blinds ace
yeah,
X
yeah,
here.
yeah. That's the goal. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna note this here.
Alright,
So yeah, that's a pretty cool heuristic, like,
let's get
probably
back. to
something I don't
the
have in
rhythm
my
of small
game.
blind. So 9-7 here is just a pure fold.
Right, you might see shenanigans here if it was, blocking the back doors, right?
What do you do
Ooh.
here with 10-9?
I kinda like stuffing here.
This is primary call, low frequency raise.
We don't have an all-in here. Yeah,
Then you
Is that
raise.
right? We confirm
Call
that?
and raise both.
If you
I would
wanna, if you wanna
raise.
click,
Yeah.
Oh,
click it.
nice.
What else? What else is it doing?
Fold.
You're not folding, you crazy? By the way, it probably was going all in.
Oh, I saw it. It was 98% raising, 1.5% all in.
Folding some. Raising or
Calling.
folding? Oh, no,
It's
it's
not
all
folding.
in.
What are you talking about,
No,
crazy?
it's all in.
There we go.
So we
So this
fold.
is, yeah, this is like indifferent, right? This is probably a fold. If you're really feeling spicy, click the call button
For a
occasionally.
call. Oh.
So we saw what we do here. We can jam this.
No, we don't jam. We just raise.
Sorry. When I say jam, just replace it with raise. It's only 17%. Where's the rest of it?
Call.
Yeah, okay.
I think we're kind of
I know
reaching our
you
limit
love
with
to
this
jam at
texture.
this SPR.
Yeah, I think we've got the small blind strategy here.
At least on this board, like, I
this
don't think
board,
it'd be
yeah.
harmful to change it to a different board.
You
Hi,
think
Nick,
we're
by the
ready
way.
to change the board?
Yeah, we're seeing a
Yeah.
lot of the same hands over and over again.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we have seen a couple multiple.
Is it
So-
possible to see the like range strategy before we do the drilling?
Or you know what would be
Uh,
actually
for who?
cool?
Yeah, yeah.
Like for whatever we're gonna drill, like, can we
Sure,
see the
sure,
small
sure.
blind? Small blind ranges or
20
small
Why don't
with
blind?
you,
the small blind, and then what kind of texture?
Why don't you pick the
How about
same
something
texture, but a
two-tone, like
little,
ace?
or we can just go to a new one. That's fine.
Or same texture 40 bigs or something, yeah.
That's kinda what I was getting at. Like, if we're gonna
Okay.
stick with that one and kinda learn that, maybe learn how the strategy shifts if we go a little deeper.
I think that's a fine option, yeah.
We can.
Same one, low jack, small blind, big blind, or they don't have it.
Or if they don't have it, my hands are up. We can do whatever.
They don't.
Small blind, big blind.
30?
But,
No.
it's
We
be
could do
different,
it
but that's
against
the best we
button.
have.
Pick your poison then, boys.
I would take button to get that small blind versus in position dynamic.
If we pick the button, things are gonna change again.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
So we tried ace jack eight. What about,
Kinda like ace
Middle
eight
is board.
seven. Ace eight,
Jack ten
seven,
eight.
two-tone.
Jack 10-8 is gonna be a disaster, I think.
Jack 7 two-tone seems like a spicy meatball. This one's got a ton of locked up equity. You gotta be
Check,
careful here.
check. What, low jack, come on. What kind of strategy is the low jack using here? He's betting a lot, he's not checking. back.
Just C betting, yeah. It's just basically C betting a lot.
We have an all-in range.
Yeah,
Look at that, all in.
Oh,
Put your
yeah.
chips in
look
the
at
pot.
that. Yeah, it's a jack
Just
10
put your
8
chips in the
board.
pot.
Ace king, ace queen, ace jack, makes sense? King, queen, not really, funny.
Yeah, it's this two-tone Jack 10 board. You just see some really extreme flop behaviors.
What's the purple on this?
All in.
That's all. I think that's all in.
But it kind of makes sense also.
Well, everyone's gonna have a piece, right? A lot.
Yeah, so a lot of fast playing.
Yeah.
Okay, so he mostly bets small in this texture. So
Wait,
let's
this
play
is
again.
40, right? This is 40 big blinds, right?
This
This
is
is,
20.
this is 20,
Ah,
Romano.
this is 20. Okay, okay.
Same, just different arrangement now,
Okay, okay.
or
Alright,
different board texture, sorry.
so it's call or all in?
From the small blind.
10-8.
10-8, jack 9, jack 8. The rest is calling. Not gonna be a very tough strategy to apply, I think. Calling front door, back door, right? Calling some-
Yeah, I think you just don't get a lot of wiggle room at 20 big blinds multi-way. It's kinda like, I don't know, you got this hand, you wanna run your equity with it? Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Right, is it good enough? Like queen, jack gets in there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna play like, okay, let's try it. King 10. Oh boy, I thought I seen it and it was simple. Then they give me this.
All.
That's a really small bet. I like calling.
Right,
Raise, cuz we're
This might be
unblocking the
the-
flush draws.
We had a tiny click range and this is the hand that I would click it with if anything, you know, the nuts.
Yeah,
Nope, nope. Still nope.
we don't raise with these kind of hand. We raise with jack 8, jack 10, 10-8, a queen jack.
yeah,
it's just too good.
Too much locked up equity. First that small bet,
Fold.
fold. No, you got direct
Call.
outs to a 9. You gotta call.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
You
So
could probably raise
1.4.
this or call this, call.
getting twitchy, feeling twitchy.
I would raise. In game, I'm all stuff, right?
And our main raise sizing
Big
is
blind
all of
in.
it.
I think we call because we don't get better, we don't really get anything better.
what if we, okay, yeah.
I think that from what I understand, small blinds raising range, he has one when he gets better. Immediate kickers to fold.
Easy fold.
This is a
We
call.
just saw this one.
This is a
fold.
fold. What do you guys do
Call?
here?
Maybe raise.
Raise?
Raise
I think
to
it's a nice
five?
call.
I think jam is even,
I'm going all in here.
yeah.
I don't
I
hate
think it's
jamming.
fine. I think the
Nope.
EV's good, but I think it's just a call.
2x jam on the pot. On the
No,
flop.
in
Gallon
short,
straight
short
into
stack,
one.
in short stack, yeah, it's,
Huh?
And then we raise, and then
we
call.
don't want to call strong draws, in short stack.
Yeah,
Just
want
32% of the time. Just 32%. Fold,
Call.
Good call, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, man, I don't like this one.
This
call.
board is even worse, so fold is, probably like 80%.
I honestly, I don't
Majority
hate
call
Romano's
here.
answer. It's gonna split
Are we
between
gonna-
calls and folds.
Louis, can we follow this
What?
one up with some big blind after this? Cause I just had a thought about big blind. Like the way we flatted queen 9 earlier
Yeah.
gives big blind rope to
Do you
hang
want the
themselves. They
small
would-
line to call or to fold?
We could look at it both ways. Yeah, maybe call and then see what big blind squeezes with, you know?
Okay.
Cause when we had that queen 9, we're very comfortable letting big blind like try and squeeze us when we're holding the nuts, right?
Yeah.
And with that ace four, we're fine if we jam and big blind folds like a weak 10 or something. That's great.
Yeah.
We love that.
Just raise here.
Maybe
I like
fold.
raising. We got so much.
You know what?
Jam.
No, it's a call here. It's a pure
Jam.
call. Do we
Call.
get better
like
flush
jamming.
draws to fold? Never. Do we get better kings to fold? Never. We don't, if the king rolls off, it's good for us. right?
But you can get like you can get an 8 to fold, you can get a 10 to fold.
A5 maybe.
Yeah, but the Nathan,
Do
I
we
kinda
want
think
them to fold?
we're drawing pretty strong against.
Yeah,
it.
you're live for sure, but you
I
get to
don't
take the
think
whole
there's
pot
any
down.
merit in raising this combo. Am I
His
right?
hand is just,
Okay, mostly a call, raising some, we're both right.
Jamming,
And then a little all
Jamming
in.
the
Can you
rest.
see? Can you show all in? How much?
jamming the rest.
Yeah.
Jamming.
Okay.
Jamming be good.
Jamming. Alright, so we call, we
This
saw
we
this
just
one.
call.
again,
This one we call. Or raise.
You got
Or-
the heart this time.
A
You got the
little-
heart this time. That's why it's different.
Ah,
I think you're right.
we raise this one.
I think you
Oh.
all in this one. Oh, yep.
Fold.
Fold.
Okay, so do we want the small blind in the hand or not?
I think playing it as a bet call would be the most attractive option.
Okay, wanna look at the range first?
It's up to you guys. I like kinda doing it the other way around, just
Yeah,
so
me too, because I think.
my
it's
brain's
sneaky.
not corrupted.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like to just use my raw thoughts.
Yeah,
No, that's fair.
Raw
That's fair. And then we can look at the
thoughts.
range afterwards.
Yep,
I think
afterwards is.
four deuce off is a fold. What do you guys think?
top spot. How did we call?
is there-
three flop?
I'm shocked that we called this pre.
Maybe someone
Somebody-
all in maybe
Somebody needs to talk to
to
Marcus
get
about that node.
to get
Oh,
like
but all in?
Tristan to fold.
I'm calling here.
Oh, but-
I'm folding. No, I'm folding week 8. We're
No.
dominated so much.
can't
How are you
call,
gonna
dude.
forgive yourself, Tim, if the turn comes an 8?
Raise it,
easy
dude.
fold.
Dude, I sleep at night. I sleep at night easily.
This is gonna be a high frequency fold.
No!
Dude, you're a punter.
I am. That's
You're
well known.
punting.
That's well known.
So I
Bluff
think
it,
the
bluff
word-
it,
Oh.
bluff it, bluff it.
Do not bluff this combo. Do not bluff this combo. It's such a bad combo to bluff.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
When,
okay, now. It's time to use our image. We've been.
Value, raise. Value, raise.
See, but here again, is this just too good to raise? Alright, you just
No.
click it.
Not to, oh, I think we definitely raise this one.
You might fold this.
No, we raise. Because
no,
when we
no.
raise here, one of them is gonna fold a better flush draw. It has
Alright,
to
click
happen.
it. Click it
maybe-
crazy.
I
It's
don't,
gonna be a
I
call or
don't know, like
fold.
all of their flush
Oh
draws
my
have,
god.
all of their flush draws have like straight interactivity.
I wanted to
like-
exactly say call, but then you clicked.
Small blind, what were the ones we called with in small blind? We called with ace 4 suited and king 9 suited. Neither of those is folding when we jam.
Okay, so the heuristic I think I'm getting a grasp of is when you don't close the action. You have a raising range to get better combos than yours to fold, but it doesn't happen here when you close the action.
And we also get the good odds like to call.
I think though big blind's range is bigger than small blind, so we might need to go a little bit longer to really figure it out.
See, the high, low, these get better queens to fold for sure. But
The
king
queens are
nine
kind of
comes-
the queens also have the additional equity of the straight draw. So,
The
I mean, that's
ace
probably why.
get, yeah, but these two also get better aces to fold. So it's maybe.
And some of the ones like the 9x with the straight draw and a pair is good enough to run.
Yeah.
Jack 9, 10, 9.
Alright,
What percent of our range was that? Was that 5% from
Oh.
big blind?
Oh, come on, quit
5% going
cheating.
all in? Yeah, 5%
It's okay
going
to-
all in. Okay.
It's okay to get the wrong answers. Let's figure it out.
I'm raising here for sure.
Raise, 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 raise.
Oh.
Yeah.
what?
You
Going
might
all
be
Maybe
all
it's
in
a
some
jam.
too.
Maybe it's a jam. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack 10 8, these 9 boards. Okay.
And they think they have the equity to call off with a flush draw because they have an over, but then their over is dead because we have two pair.
I'm
Do
getting
you
in trouble.
bluff? Do you bluff? Do you
No.
bluff?
No. You don't bluff this area of the deck at all. Simple as that. Cause I
You need
I
a
saw the
heart to
strategy
bluff.
and I know like all the suited area doesn't bluff. So we call or we fold?
You can't fold. You got
Fold.
an open ender.
Well. The thing is. Do you wanna call multi-way with the bottom portion of the straight? The queen comes, are you good? Are you guessing? You know, you're drawing. to
You
a-
don't have you have the open ender. You don't have the bottom portion.
Okay, so we call and then what? We fold? Yeah, I know it. It's mostly a fold. Cause we have the bottom end of the straight. You don't wanna play for,
You have an open ender. This is the bottom end of the straight.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't
I
have-
agree.
okay,
It's
so
an
we
open
fold
ender.
this one. Okay,
Now you can
So-
fold that.
So I think the reason the big blind doesn't get a lot of bluffs here is when the small blind calls, he's not calling with bottom pair, he's calling with mid pair or top pair. And so the idea that one of these two guys has a jack is very probable.
Yes.
So we don't get to bluff on this board because one of these guys is just gonna run his equity with a jack.
yeah.
Well, the other
they're
part of
good
it is like the
that-
SPR is such where it's
Yeah.
like, they're just right. If they're committing chips here, they're probably gonna commit all their chips. So. Yeah, like you
Yeah.
said. you
And the
don't
way I'm
bluff
thinking
with-
of it is
Yeah,
like you
the
said, you
both
don't really
points are very
bluff,
good
you get to
points.
clean up equity a little bit. Like you can get some single pairs to
Mhm.
fold, but not a ton.
So general motion is this guy's betting range. When this guy calls, equity shift a lot in his favor, at least because, and so that's the motion, right?
I think that's a good way of putting it. I
And
think
our
the
range
small
is so
blind,
big and so trashy. big
yeah,
blind.
that 1.4 big blinds there is scary that he put. Like, if he's
Yeah.
if he's just calling there, it's trouble, right?
So we call here.
I think Jack seven still a call with a top pair and a
Dude, you
crappy
might
straight
be
draw.
able to jam this maybe. What do you think? Like, we got straight outs, we got top pair. I don't know.
Jamming seems crazy.
Yeah,
No, I
you're-
think we need more like a 9x.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get
nine.
a better jack to fold.
Our jamming
can
range is
you-
like two pairs and straight draws. Good
Can
straight
you guys
draws.
show the big blinds range again? Vivian was asking like, do we even like call with queen nine offsuit from the big blind in these situations?
Yeah, we do.
No.
Yeah, we have queen nine offsuit. We've seen it.
From the big blind though,
I mean,
What do
queen
you-
five, she was asking.
I
We're
think
gonna
what
look at the
happened-
range later. In a few minutes.
Do we even defend queen five off from the big blind? No, Vivian, at 20, we do not, after it goes open call.
What do we do with this?
This
Fine,
is a
so
tough
no.
one for me. I kinda wanna run my equity here, like with a pair and a flush draw, but I don't know if that's the right answer.
For me, I go
can
with
get one of them.
the GL shortcut. We have a pair and a flush draw and the overriding component is our pair.
Yeah.
We just call.
It's a-
Louis, I think
You're
that's
right.
fair, but I think it made like, hands get demoted in three-way pots. So, a hand that
So
earlier was
how
good
I
enough to
think
just
about-
call, maybe is now time to get aggressive with.
So how I think about this spot is like, when I'm deeper, I would certainly just call in these spots, but when I'm shorter, I would just run it.
Okay, let's see what's right. Both. Mostly a call.
Okay, I'm
but-
very wrong here, so.
No, raising is fine. If you said run it, if you meant
Mhm.
going all in, yeah, that's not good, but raising is fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
the all in
This is
probably
a fold.
the all in,
Is
the
it?
all in is
Talk to
probably
me,
is not,
Galen, tell me again.
You got
Oh,
bottom
sorry,
pair, man.
We have
It's
an
a fold.
ace. We have an
None.
ace.
No, it's a
Not
fold.
fold.
How could you forgive yourself? If it's an eight here?
Yeah, it's
Easy
fold,
fold.
It's
You
easy
are
fold.
disrespecting the small blind right now, and he's gonna punish you if you click
He's a
that call button.
fish. I got him marked.
See, you're underestimating your opponent, Louis. Click the fold button while you still can.
Do we fold every eight here?
I
Almost.
would generalize and say probably yes, if it doesn't have straight equity.
Alright, what kind of eight do we need? What kind of extra equity do we need to call an eight here?
8, 9,
Yeah.
Nine, sure.
Queen
Eight,
eight,
seven?
Yeah, 8-9's a snap.
8,
Okay,
10,
so
8,
that's-
jack,
9,
8, 10,
8.
8, jack.
Like
8, 7's even close. I bet 8, 7 folds.
queen eight of diamonds is calling, right?
Queen eight is a good one, I would think. That's probably where the line's drawn, right? It can make top
Queen
pair,
eight
top
a
two.
diamond, king eight a diamond.
Yeah,
Oh,
those are
but
probably
queen
good.
has a straight draw. That's important.
Alright.
Queen eight of diamonds, I think is a
At
slam
this
dunk.
point, I
one,
think
too.
we need to look at the range. So what do we do with queen eight of diamonds? Pure call. Clubs, why would clubs call? So we call. Okay, so ace eight. The ace, having an ace in your hand is bad here. Clearly. Having a king also is bad, so the back blockers are here. When you have queen eight, you can make a straight, so you continue. Jack eight to pair, 9-8, we found it. What other eights do we play? Yeah, look at the bad blockers, ace blocker, king blocker, very bad, but the other ones are kind of okay. Even the
We
low,
mentioned 8-7.
8-7 of diamonds. So you call all your eights that have a diamond.
So yeah, also like for the viewers, like, so why are the ace and king bad? Because if we hit our two pair, we also get the opponent's the straight. So we're in very bad situation to play our two pair, even though we have two pair.
We're also blocking the bluffs when we have like a king in our hand. We're blocking hands like king, queen,
Yeah, exactly.
ace, king, that kind of missed. So, okay,
Yeah, very good points.
so what about our all-in range? What kind of hands do we jam here? Ace, nine of hearts, king, our flush
What?
draws that have an overcard and a heart. Like, what is queen five here? Hearts? Like these get better queens to fold. That's why I find them attractive. 9x with a flush draw. I have a lot of 9x. 10-9, second pair. 10-9. Who's jamming 10-9?
So Steve is writing in the chat. Wouldn't having a blocker ace be good for someone who has king queen, because the one less chance they hit their straight if they hold king queen.
Yeah, no, not really, because when you have a king in your hand here, it's less likely one of these two is drawing. It's more likely connected with a 10 or a jack, right? Because if one of them had like when you block it, it's less likely that they have it. And here a hand like king queen is still like it's drawing. So
Yeah.
having the ace in your hand is the same. You block ace king here missed. So it's more likely they're around the jack or the 10 when you have an ace in or a king in your hand. That's the general idea. And like the queen is directly connected, so the queen is happy.
Would having a blocker A be good for someone who has king, queen, because it is one less chance they hit their straight if they hold king, queen? Steve asked.
I think that's right. That's not wrong. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't think that's incorrect. I'm saying if our opponent has king, queen, we hold a straight out, which is true. Yeah, I mean, I think that's reasonable logic. Yep.
King deuce of diamonds here. Can we peel with the back door? Should we raise?
No,
You
so
can't.
that's one of the things in short, like 20 big
Play
lines,
controls.
for sure not. For sure not.
No, yeah. it's
So we
just-
don't continue with much diamonds here.
No.
No,
You need
Not
direct
junk-
equity.
this is-
You need
yeah,
a
exactly.
direct equity.
like gut shots, overs.
Yeah, this is the same thing in a lot of hold'em games, like low limit players really suffer from, is they draw to a draw. And that's what this is.
Okay, so.
If we're
backdoors
deeper, I
and-
think we can get maybe a little spicy with some of these combos if we're deeper, but at
Yeah.
20, I mean, it's very cut and dry. It's like,
Oh,
this is an interesting one. Okay, so I think we can get in trouble here. We're open ended. We got backdoor flush.
What do we do? Raise or all in?
We
After
really
the answer
benefit,
question.
we really benefit from fold equity here, although, I mean, I don't know, dude, like.
I'll be
There's no
honest,
fold equity.
I would go all in with 9-5 of hearts here.
Yeah, I
Nine, five,
think it's
I don't
fine.
think that's crazy.
But diamonds, I
nine,
don't
five
have
of
it in me.
hearts? 9, 5 of hearts is an open-ended straight flush draw, basically, of
yeah.
course.
Diamonds, I think we call or no, we don't call. Do we call them? Yeah, we call.
I think this one
Yeah.
mixes folds.
Yeah, we call.
Nope.
Wow.
But
We are all
We have a
suckers.
9 and we have the extra diamond, so it's okay.
Quick question.
We can't call with the back door, but we have the open ender and the back door, so.
Can you show the range in terms of
Scott, what do
other
you got
diamond
on your
combos?
question real quick?
My
You
question
got-
is, it's about backdoors and draw to a draw. You were saying, that mistake. We do that often on the small bet though, heads up, right? I'm just, the thing that's taking away all of our backdoors is the fact that we're multi-way. Is that what it is? Or am I missing
Well,
something?
Scott, there's a little more to it. The fact that we're 20 big blinds effective, the fact that we're multi-way, we have to be quite honest with our responses at this point, and we don't have the luxury of spreading ourselves thin, realizing equity over multiple streets because we don't get to see multiple streets very often.
Right, okay.
Oh,
So that's why you need to decide on the flop, pretty
It's
much.
not only just multi-way, but it's also a good heuristic for like, just even if you're like heads up, you don't want to go for backdoors in like very short stack.
I agree. I
Okay,
like that.
of course.
That's
Got
a
it.
great.
Are we
heuristic.
happy if the queen hits the turn, Adam? Not really. Not really.
What do you
When
guys
we have
think
a
here?
9, 8, 9, yeah, I mean.
Anybody?
this is
Sorry.
kind of a nice one to jam and just like
We
get
have
them to
a
get it in
heart.
bad with a 9
See,
or get them to get it in bad with 2 pair.
without the heart, I like jamming pure. But with the heart, I like raising a little bit more. It's gonna jam too, but I think it's primarily raising just because we have that extra heart equity. Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's nice. That's nice.
And then let's look if we don't have a heart. 9-7 off. See, without the heart, it's going all in. With the heart.
Yeah, Louis found it. That's good. You need a little more, maybe protection. So then why are we talking about? So Adam, I misunderstood your question about the previous hand that wasn't still up. If you hit a straight, you're happy. If that's what you're saying. We are happy if we hit a straight.
Oh my goodness, this is tough. We have a heart.
I think Jack 7 is like a mad call. You just kind of call and see what happens.
You never raise?
I'm saying no, but I don't know.
Are you gonna raise top pair with a single heart at all?
I think you call, man. Like, this is not good enough. Like, we got burned on the Jack 7 a second ago, I thought.
I wanna raise like
You
good
could
jacks.
fold this.
If you have a heart,
Well, top pair is too good, man. Top
if
pair
you
is
have
too
a
good to
heart, you
fold.
can raise. We had a heart. We don't have it anymore, but we had it.
Okay. Oh, calm it down, slivers. It's primarily a call.
Oh, there we go again.
So Louis, this is your no heart special.
Yeah,
Louis, put it all in.
let's go.
Oh, we got a heart, all in.
Do we peel with the 3 of hearts?
No.
What a punt.
Alright, so this is an interesting combo, but I think we call, actually. We got the 9
Think we
out
call.
still. Queen's not necessarily bad, an 8's good, a 9's good.
Fold.
It's gotta be close, right? It's gonna mix folds probably.
We have a queen who can make a far-fetched straight. You can't
We
let it
can.
now. If we had an ace or a king with our blocker, would be call a folding and
Yes.
with the queen, it's good. We continue.
Mhm.
Boom.
100.
I thought it would continue with a heart and fold without a heart there.
This is good enough.
When
Good
it
enough.
comes to 8x, we're looking at the blockers. So having a like ace and king blocker is bad, but having like a queen or other blockers is not so bad. So if we had like 8-7 of diamonds here, 8 with a backdoor flush, or with straight interaction, like 8-9 or queen 9, that's fine.
I think direct equity is the key word. You need direct equity to the board. Jack 9, you gotta
No heart. All in?
jam,
Yeah, no, never.
head it backwards, head it backwards.
Yeah,
You need hearts or diamonds if you're gonna jam there.
Think just call here.
Yeah, you gotta call. You might fold this actually, man.
No.
No, it raises. We don't fold any top pairs here, right? We're just not gonna fold top pairs.
Yeah. We're gonna
Let
fold
this
by
go.
the turn or river, but for now, we're just trying to mess around.
So, Galen, I have a question in terms of like, in terms of population. How much do you think does it like change in terms of folds in this three-way pots, like solver against like population? What's really going on?
If I had to guess, that small blind range is gonna be a lot weaker in real life than it is here in simulation. Like, I think they're gonna make mistakes with more of the fringes. So you might be able to capture a little bit more equity, but generally speaking, I think following pretty close to the T here is gonna be like the best prescriptive method. Like, you know, I don't know what population is doing in a multi-way pot with a capped range or capped slash uncapped range.
Alright, so this is a fold. This
So this is a
call.
call because we want the extra equity, right? No, it still raises some.
Was plenty.
Yeah, still raises some. Fold. So call. Call.
Oof, this is the roughest call we've had, I think.
I think it's pretty easy call. You got a heart, a queen of
Fold.
hearts, which is good. You got the
This is
9
a
as it's turned
fold.
out.
This is a
You
fold.
think? Yeah, cool. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it is.
We need queen
What if-
8 to call here.
Yeah.
Don't float with queen 9. Call. Yeah. And
Raise.
Oh,
You can go all in some cause you have the heart, right?
nope, it's the other way
The
around.
I think
opposite.
raising is better
Min
when we
raise
have
with
a
the
heart.
we go all in always without the heart.
Yeah,
Alright, well, it's been a good session, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching, coming, showing up. Thanks a lot for watching in YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure to Discord to join our the Discord for the poker coaching study group and see you guys around.